Please welcome Mr. Gary Morris.
During the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln went to visit the site of one of the bloodiest battles in the history of our country. On his way to the scene of the battle, while riding on a train, he jotted down some thoughts on the back of an envelope. He believed the world would little note nor long remember what would be said that day, commemorating the fallen soldiers. But he was wrong. The speech he delivered has come to be known as the Gettysburg Address. And though most of us are familiar with the opening lines 77 years ago, and the final words, that this government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth, it is a certain phrase that he used in the middle of the speech that has great resonance for us today as we honor our troops, some of whom returned in glory, and others who gave, in Lincoln's words, the last full measure of devotion. In the long and honored history of America, there are names that shine like beacons in the night. The patriots where vision gave us meaning, who kept the lamp of freedom burning bright. In the long and honored history of America, there are those who paid the last and final price, who were called upon by chance or desperate circumstance to make the ultimate sacrifice. A grateful nation bows its head in sorrow and in thanks for guaranteeing our tomorrow. The last full measure of devotion, that's what they gave to the cause. The last full measure of devotion, and though they cannot hear our applause, we honor them forever and keep alive their story, pay tributes to their lives and give them all the glory. Measure of devotion, beyond the call of duty were their needs. The last full measure of devotion, they gave themselves to serve the greater needs. For those who did survive and came back home alive, they joined in praise of comrades who were slain, and highly resolved, most highly resolved, that these dead shall not have died in vain. Last full measure of devotion, beyond the call of duty were their needs. The last full measure of devotion, they gave themselves to serve the greater needs. And for those who did survive